Well, good day and welcome back to the channel. The next few days we've got a nice big trip coming up for about 3 or 4 days, and we're going to explore the southwest Australian wheat belt area, or at least some of it, because it's a massive area and a couple of days doesn't really show you it very well, but we're going to get a good look at it and see what's out there. So there's Brian, and he's all geared up for a few days away. You think we're going away for a year to the moon, but a few tools, change of clothes, some camping stuff really, and that's about it, and that's everything full. Now behind me here, this is one of the things that the town of Collie is, and was, it still is, famous for, and that's coal mining. I don't know if you have ever seen an open cut coal mine before, but this is what it looks like. I don't know how well you're seeing that. I'll try and lift it over the fence a bit. You can see a lot of activity in the distance there, and we can see hills being removed, dug out, and a great big pit at the bottom. This is open cut mining, coal mining. Now don't be fooled into thinking, because you've seen this, that coal mining is the worst of the worst. There's also lithium mining, which looks exactly the same as this. So that green stuff your car batteries are made out of. There's a lithium mine that I'll maybe do another video on that someday. But anyway, let's head onwards and upwards, and we've got a lot of ground to travel. Let's see how far we can get in one day. Few kilometers outside of the little wheat belt town of Darkin, and we took a little detour off the road because there's something very interesting out here we need to see. And this is a little historic cottage called 6 Mile Cottage, and it's made from railway sleepers, and this is the kind of thing that the early pioneers in this part of the world would have lived in. Not much to it. There's a little chimney. One room, presumably. We'll go in a minute and see. Railway sleeper walls. Railway sleeper walls. A wooden door. Little dunny. I don't know if I'd want to use that. But if it's all you've got, well, you use it. Tin roof. Continuing the tradition of tin roofs in Australia. 2 little windows at the front. Let's go in and have a look. Well, I've proved myself wrong. There's actually 2 rooms. A little living room kitchen here, and at the back there's a little bedroom. How cute is that? The walls are Hessian whitewashed. Very sparse roof, but enough to keep the elements off. So here's the original owner of 6 Mile Cottage. 1915, he took up an unconditional purchase of the land on conditions that he killed the poisonous shrubs, cut everything down, and he made this out of railway sleepers because that was his job. What an interesting little place. Middle of nowhere. Well, everything in Australia is the middle of nowhere. found this little spot just outside the little town of Narrogin. Nice little spot to have a rest and look around. All been going well so far. A lovely day. Great riding weather. Mostly all on road, and not too much off road. We'll see how we go. It's a town of Narrogin through the trees there. One of the things that I love about getting out on my bike is the funny places that you just happen across, just come across. And one of these places is called Tarling Wells. Tarling Wells was an old watering hole before the railway was built, and people used to stop here and refresh, water the horses and stuff. And this is the well today. Not that pretty. And there's probably lots of insects and stuff, and it looks pretty horrible actually, but it served its purpose in the day, and that was important. Well, here we are in the little wheat belt town of Wickepin. What's here, I wonder? Now this is a little house, a replica to the one that this fellow built in 1922. Well, here's the front door to the little house. Looks very nice actually, looks better than my house. Let's walk up the garden path. Unfortunately I don't have a key to get in, so we can only just walk around. This lovely wrap-around veranda. Little brick chimney, the fireplace inside. The water tank. A little chimney for the kitchen stove. Chopping block. And this sort of thing called a meat hanger or meat safe, and back in the days when people didn't have fridges, they used to hang wet cloths over it and use water as a kind of evaporative cooling. I haven't seen one of these ones before, but I expect it's the same thing. It's just wet sheets of hessian, you pour water over it and it drips down to the bottom, keeps everything wet, moist, cold in the summer. Then every self-respecting homesteader would have had one of these. It's just a bucket basically for your toilet, and then somebody comes along and empties the bucket every day or two, a week or two, whenever. You've got Wickepin railway station. Not been a train for a while, I don't think. Don't think that's in use. If it is, it's not very often. Don't know if we can see in there. Probably not. Door is locked, of course, but that's the old railway station. Not sure if you can see it or hear me even talking. There's a little bridge over the River Wickepin. Very nice. Big shout out to the good people of Wickepin who've put this little walkway in place. Got some rusty old, looks like farm machinery. Plows, like a plow, something like that. Not in use anymore. Maybe they are, I don't know. Yeah. Wonder what this little fella's up to. We are not alone. Another little bridge. Well, that was a brief walk around Wickepin. Don't look like the pub's open yet, so I might put my gear back on and travel on. this is a little town of Kulin, and this is the overnight camping area for free. How cool is this? Well, there's me, and so far there's three other caravans here, but probably some more will turn up. Yeah. Well, here's the main street of Kulin, and there's the pub. I'm going to be checking that out later. Hopefully it'll be open, get some grub, some beer. That's the rest of the street. There's the post office, a hardware store, and there's a garage up the street, IGA, a pub, and a couple of other things down there, little cafe. I have a scooter, skateboard, BMX park, and they call it All Ages Precinct Wheeled Zone. You can come in your wheelchair. Okay, I don't know if you're going to see me or not, but that's the end of day one. I've reached Kulin, and I'm just about to sleep under the stars. So if you like this video, please subscribe and follow part 2 of my wheat belt adventure in Western Australia. See you again next time.